Right, it's time for our Have You Heard segment. Like it this week. So this week we're sharing an interest. What is wrong with me today? Every week
I have something planned for later.
No, never. I'm in the zone.
Okay.
So every week we share an interesting development, story, or event from the diaspora. And this week we're asking, have you heard? Have you heard that Google will be investing $1 billion over the next 5 years to support digital transformation across Africa? Have you heard?
Yep.
You heard about it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. For those who haven't heard about it, let's talk about it. So, the plans will include landing a subsea cable into the continent for faster internet speeds, equity investments into African startups, and even low-interest loans for small businesses. Currently, less than a third of the continent is connected to the internet, according to figures from the World Bank. However, the subsea cable will link Africa and Europe and is expected to come into service in the second half of this year. Google says internet speeds will increase by 5 times and data costs could be lowered as much as 21% in countries like South Africa and Nigeria. The news comes after Google confirmed its Grace Hopper subsea cable had landed in Bude, Cornwall last month, and the plans to introduce another subsea cable in Africa were announced at an event led by Google CEO Sundar Pichai. We've made huge strides together over the past decade, but there's more work to do to make internet accessible, affordable, and useful for every African, he said. Today, I'm excited to affirm our commitment to the continent through an investment of $1 billion over 5 years to support Africa's digital transformation. Additionally, the company says it will disburse $10 million in low-rate interest loans to small businesses in South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, and Nigeria to ease the problems brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. Google says it will be teaming up with non-profit organization Kiva, and the company has pledged $40 million to non-profits on the continent. Explaining the move, Google's Africa Managing Director Intin Jagra said, "I'm of the firm belief that no one is better placed to solve Africa's biggest problems than Africa's young developers and startup founders." In recent times, Google has made its commitment to Africa well known. In 2017, the company launched the Grow with Google scheme, which pledged to offer digital skill courses to 10 million young Africans and small businesses. Right, so what do you think? We're scared, right? Every time you hear about things like they're like, oh no,
I hope
no,
it is what it is.
Exactly. Like, okay, great. Oh, great, but oh
because
god,
it will mean a lot, to have the cost reduced, because it's really expensive.
Yes, data
sometimes
is
I wonder,
expensive.
data is really expensive in Nigeria, for instance. I'm always amazed when I find people are still able
online
to,
on Netflix
exactly,
and YouTube and all that. Especially if you're watching any of the things that like take a lot of data, like YouTube,
it runs
and
out
Netflix.
really fast. So it's really, really expensive. So it would be
Yeah.
nice. I just hope it is what it is.
Well, nobody gives away $1 billion for no reason.
For free. But I think they know they're going to make a lot from.
Of course, because it's a growing sector.
Yeah, because
like it's an untapped, so it's not saturated. So in Europe and the West and in Asia, it's a saturated market. The digital market.
Yeah.
In Africa, it's literally about to explode. It's just there's so much room to grow. So much room to grow. So a lot of companies and big companies now are setting their sights on African
countries,
demographics because there's so much out there and there's so much room for them to make money.
It's just that I think, well, it would be good if they can have one from within, rather than
well, they have the Kiva, but they're just kind of like a disbursement.
Kiva is more like
an NGO.
What they do is crowdfunding.
Yes.
So
the only good story in this is that there's an Google Africa's MD. Can you imagine having a job like that? Can you imagine the perks and the benefits of a job like that? To be the MD of Google Africa. Can you just the life? Can you imagine your lifestyle?
Everything will just change overnight.
Oh my god!
Is that what you're thinking?
That's what I was thinking. The whole story. I'm like
thinking about the impact.
Who's MD for Google Africa? Like, and how do I get that job?
I'm not sure you want it.
There's a lot of
offered, if it's offered to you,
I'll do it for 5 years, and I'm like, I'm good.
I'm not sure you want.
I've built my house, my village. Anyway, so okay. I'm happy that they're they can do that. They're sounding like they're trying to do something they're doing it for themselves. It's business, and there's a huge market out there, and they're about to tap into it. So it's not because from the goodness of their hearts. They're doing it for business. So if they have people are connected, people are buying more, people are searching more, people are doing more things. So the more people are connected, the more it helps them as well. So they're going to invest regardless.
Business,